Have you ever considered the immense psychological force of being completely ignored by someone you tried to harm? The person who hurt you craves a visible response. Your rage, your tears, your utter desperation. Yet, there is a countermove far more devastating, a dignified, superior indifference. When you refuse to react, to fight back, or to seek vengeance, your silence speaks a profound truth. Your actions had no effect on me. Picture yourself simply moving forward as if nothing occurred, no drama, no theatrical displays, no subtle acknowledgments. Your absence becomes their true consequence. Your inner calm serves as their ultimate humiliation. Reflect on a time someone attempted to pull you down. Which response do you think wounded their ego more? In this exploration, we'll examine the quietest yet most powerful strategy for demonstrating that your antagonist holds no sway over you. And the best part? You achieve this victory without sacrificing your integrity or stooping to their level. As the ancient Stoics recognized a principle validated by modern psychology, mastering your reaction is how you win the game. The philosopher Epictetus observed, "What truly matters is not what happens to you, but how you choose to respond." This insight crushes the manipulator's ego because, while they expected to see you shattered, you emerge untouchable, not through an act of spite, but through absolute self-mastery. The greatest revenge is not to strike back, but to show that the blow never touched you. First, indifference destroys more than 1,000 words. They want a reaction. They want you to explode, suffer, take revenge. But if you refuse this game, if you choose silence instead of drama, you send the strongest message. You are not worthy of my energy. That hurts because you become a mirror of their failure. Second, whoever hurts you wants to be important. Denying him, that is the true punishment. Behind every emotional attack lies the desire to have had influence. But if you just move on without explanations, without demanding justice, he feels only emptiness. He wanted to be the center of your pain, but what he gets is silence. And this silence weighs heavier than any aggressive answer. Third, your absence screams louder than any confrontation. Imagine someone betrays you, humiliates you, or disrespects you, and you just walk away without justification, without traces. Whoever wanted war finds only emptiness. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Your peace is your attack. Your absence is the punishment. Fourth, your success is the ultimate humiliation. They hope for your fall, but you grow. You keep developing. You smile. While the other thought he had destroyed you, you build your best self. Every one of your successes screams, "You failed." There is no harsher punishment for an ego than helplessly watching the other become happy. Fifth, contempt is an invisible, unbeatable weapon. Anger maintains a connection. Hatred is still a response. But contempt is total erasure. When you treat someone as if they were never part of your story, it eats away because a manipulator doesn't want to be hated, but remembered, and you give him forgetting. Epictetus said, "Evil is not fought with shouting, but with silence." Sixth, self-control is the highest form of power. The manipulator wants to see you cry, to see you react. But when you respond with calm, elegance, and coldness, control shifts sides. You have power over your mind, not outside events, wrote Marcus Aurelius. This is not passivity, but a rare strength. The ability to master yourself. Seventh, absence without explanation is the quietest torture. If you fight, he can defend himself. If you argue, there is still a dialogue. But if you just leave without a farewell, without explanation, you take away all control. Seneca warned, "Do not argue with fools. Their words are traps for your dignity." When you simply disappear, he is left alone with his mistake. What looked like a victory becomes a mental prison in which he becomes his own guard. Time draws its circles, and it collects with interest. At first, the other may think he has won. He laughs at your silence. But with time, when you don't react, don't come back, don't mention, calmness turns into doubt, doubt into guilt, and guilt into irreversible regret. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is like a river. If you wait long enough, you will see the body of your enemy floating by. You don't have to do anything. Absence is the seed that time harvests. Conclusion: the quiet victory. Don't dedicate your energy to seeking revenge or pursuing the person who wronged you. The ultimate triumph lies in walking away with dignity, quietly securing your own peace. The individual who tried to harm you hoped for chaos, but the outcome they receive is far more damaging to their ego. The profound realization that they were never important enough to disturb your life. A truly powerful individual doesn't engage in shouting matches. They simply never look back. That final, silent withdrawal is what truly diminishes any attacker.